All right. Hi, and welcome to Debunk File. My name is Sep, and we're just gonna wait for some people to roll in. I'm pretty sure Jiff posted about it. But yeah, we're just gonna chill here. Seems like we got some people. What's up, Justin? What's going on, guys? We're gonna wait for a little bit more people to roll in to start the announcements and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess this little preamble is for people who are watching this after the stream. So if you are watching this after the stream has went live, what's up? But as of right now, what's going on, guys? Looks like we're getting a bunch of people in. So I'll say it again. Hi, and welcome to Debunk File. My name is Sep, and it's more Debunktober stuff. Like we said in the last, or like I said in the last stream, there's not going to be a video in October until Jack the Ripper, which is going to come out on Halloween. So it's going to be a complete stretch of a full month pretty much with no content. So instead of videos, we're doing these live streams to keep you guys updated and keep the community kind of going. What's going on? Where's your picture? Okay, so Jiff and I did talk about that. I completely forgot, but I will make sure to probably try and have it in the next stream. But yeah, no, I do think that's kind of funny. But yeah, so what's up, guys? How's everyone doing today? Before I start, I guess the big announcements. I guess wait for a little bit more people to come in. Make sure you guys can hear me all right and everything. I know we've had some problems with streams in the past, but you guys can hear me. Thumbs up, perfect. Anybody? Also, it is storming outside right now, so while I was in the shower, the power went out for a split second. So if this cuts out midstream, you know, I'm having a little bit of power issues, because it is a thunderstorm outside. I am not Avery. Please debunk Gary Post latest Zodiac suspect. Yeah, I was just about to say, Jiff, Tyler can get in there and see the Captain Rex helmet in the back. Hell yeah, man. Gotta support the boys of the 501st. Yeah, stormy weather is perfect for these. Unfortunately, the power might go out. So we don't want any of that. Hey, thanks Tyler for the donation. Jack the Ripper video and Zodiac news in the same month. What are the odds? The gods are just in our favor. The YouTube gods. Realistically, by the time Jack is done and out, Zodiac will be old news. Jiff and I talked about it. I don't think we're going to do an update video, but what we probably will do is do a podcast episode on it, and maybe we'll get Tyler in because he knows most of the stuff. As most of you know, if you didn't, he writes most of our history videos, like a good 99% of them. But anyway, yeah, so I'm not going to do exactly what I did last time and just talk about what's coming. But I do have some announcements, some voice actor announcements who are going to be in Jack the Ripper, and I know you guys are going to be super excited to hear it because we have some very talented. We have a very talented cast for this, and I'm not just talking about myself. We have a lot of people who are going to be working on this video. Eric Trujillo, I hope I said that right. Love your videos. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Really means the world to us. Yes, we have some guest voices. So I'm going to start off with Joan Hartman, who is a friend of Tyler's. Now, I'm just kind of announcing these. I haven't really worked with them because that's kind of Tyler and Jiff's area. But yes, Joan Hartman is going to. I'm not sure. I told Jiff to write them down, but he didn't tell me who they're playing. But I guess these are going to be the voice of the five victims of Saucy Jack. So Melissa Meckrose is a very good friend of Steele, who is a very good friend of ours and a big supporter and has been for a while. Hey, Nightmare Files, thanks for the $5 donation. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. You came at a perfect time because I'm announcing some of the best, some of our very talented cast. Yeah, Tyler will kind of tell you who's playing who. But yes, Melissa Meckrose is a friend of Steele, again, who's a friend of the channel. we've got Blaze Star Ninja, who's also a friend of Tyler's. And from what I've heard, Jiff has told me that it is nuts. I've heard her performance is literally just insane. I haven't seen it. Jiff did send me some stuff, and it's pretty incredible. This video, I'm kind of scatterbrained. It's really hard for me to like nail in how good this video is going to be. But you guys, you'll see. And at last but not least at all, Katie O'Hannigan, who has frequented voicing in the Resident Evil series. I'm not a huge fan of the Resident Evil series, so I don't know. I'm not too familiar with it. But yes, she's going to be one of our big guest stars in the video. And we will have multiple people voicing Jack, including myself, to kind of throw the viewer off, I guess, on who's Jack and who really isn't, and all the letters he sent. But I'm not going to get into that right now. Okay, so it says Katie is Polly. Katie O'Hannigan is Mia from Resident Evil 7 and 8. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you for clarifying, Tyler, because I'm not too familiar with the Resident Evil franchise, but I do know that her work is incredible, and we really look forward to you guys seeing her, and it was great working with her is what I'm told. So, yeah, we're going to have a bunch of people playing Jack again, like myself, and the fifth victim might be played by Jiff's sister, which kind of sounds random, but she has voiced maybe 2 people in the past. I know she was Christine Chubbuck in the Christine Chubbuck video, and that's really it. But she's great, and she's helped us out on a lot of videos. I guess not a lot, but in the Christine Chubbuck video, she did a great job. So yeah, that's going to be the cast of the 5. And I'm super excited for you guys to see how it's going to turn out. I'm really excited to see how it's going to turn out because I haven't seen the video isn't done yet, so I haven't seen a lot. I've just been kind of sending my audio to Jiff, and he's getting it done. But apparently, he's grinding so hard. So everybody, give a big shout out for Jiff because he's working his ass off, even though we have such a stacked October. I know I maybe mentioned it last week, but Jiff and I are going on vacation mid-October, so it's kind of crunch time. She cameoed in Red Baron. Yes, right. She was Manfred's mom in Red Baron, but this will be the big one for Jiff's sister. Yes, props to Jiff. Please, everybody, for working so hard on this video and busting his ass. And if most of you don't know, we're a little bit younger, and he just started school. So yeah, he's kind of going and killing it right now. What's Red Baron? I have Red Baron deep dish pizzas. Well, the Red Baron is a fighter pilot from World War I, and he's known as like the most famous fighter pilot. We have 2 videos on it, 2 very long videos on it, which details the life and death of Sir Manfred von Richthofen. So if you want to learn more, go check those out. They're great. We busted our ass on those ones as well. Thought I was ancient, Sep. I feel ancient sometimes. Yes, he's the subject of the longest debunk video ever. Which I know I talked about it last week, but we might put that into one just for you guys to have. Didn't the British Air Force build a statue to commemorate him? I'm not completely sure. I do know that he was respected by everybody, and not only Germans, but British and French soldiers had attended his funeral because a lot of people did respect him, and he was a great pilot. His ideas weren't great, but then again, he was in 100 years ago, so ideals change, and he wasn't. I guess he's not the staple of ideals in 2021, but in 1918, things were a little different. But I won't get too into that. Heard something like that from my history teacher. Yeah, it might be true, but like I said, I know that he was highly respected. So yeah. Yeah, so that's the cast, or not the full cast, like I said. But those wonderful, talented people will be playing the five unfortunate victims of Jack the Ripper. And that's kind of all the announcements I had today. I know I'm kind of stretching it out, but yeah, I can answer some questions and we can just chill out for a little bit on until I gotta go. But yeah, so Soren Spawn says, "What is your favorite cryptid?" Recently, I think it's been Mothman. It's pretty much been Mothman for a while, but I do really enjoy the Chupacabra. If any of you remember, there was a cryptid island on Pop Tropica, which introduced me to all those. And I remember being so scared when I was a kid of the Chupacabra. But Mothman video when hopefully one of these days. Hopefully we can actually do something and debunk something, because I'd love to talk about Mothman. Because I could talk about him all day. Why the sunglasses? Come on, man. Why not? They're slick. Look at those triangles. You don't see these every day. Come on now. Look like a bug-eyed man. Least favorite slash the most hated conspiracy theory. I guess it wouldn't. I guess it's not conspiracy theory technically, but um, I guess just recently the Zodiac killer stuff, and pretty much all throughout time, where people kind of think that they know who he is and they just go off and then it's this guy forever until the next guy comes up, which I guess isn't really conspiracy theory, but it is a theory nonetheless. But Jiff and I had talked about it, kind of how it's pretty much impossible at this point, and it's ironic because we made a video, but it's kind of hard and nearly impossible to figure out who it really was. I hate flat Earth. Yeah, I can agree. Flat Earth is not the best. I guess I don't get where they're coming from, but I get it a little bit. I don't know, whatever. The Earth is a sphere. It's round. No, it's just one circle. It's a flat circle. So both people can get their happy endings because it is flat on both sides, but it's a circle. So you win. Everyone's a Zodiac killer. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what it boils down to. And Tyler, again, clearly Zodiac killer was Jack the Ripper. You can't prove me wrong, which is pretty much every theory about pretty much every theory about the Zodiac killer is it's this guy, and you don't have proof, but you can't prove me wrong, so I'm right. It's pretty much how that kind of stuff goes. Maybe the real Zodiac was the friends we made along the way. Yes. Thank you guys for kind of giving that video a little uptick after the recent Zodiac news. But yeah, go check that video out if you haven't seen it. It's incredible. It's one of our favorite videos here. Does this guy debunk himself? Yes. Debunked. It's done. I'm debunked. You're debunked. We're all debunked. Jack the Ripper, like Zodiac and the Yorkshire Ripper, were just some dudes. Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to get too into Jack the Ripper, and in my theories and the channel's theories and stuff like that, because the video is coming very soon, and I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, at the end of the day, all those serial killers are pretty much just some guy. And there's really nothing like there's a lack of glorification that a lot of people love with serial killers, but at the end of the day, it's usually just some guy with a knife who is a little bit crazier than usual and makes history for one reason or another. We will probably never know who the Zodiac killer was. Yes, pretty much. I think it's pretty impossible. If stuff ever does come out, I'm not opposed to it. We're always going to do our research, but if they do find him, they find him, and that's perfect if you can. But does this guy debunk COVID? It's real, so just be careful. That's all I got. Happy Debunktober, everyone. Yes, happy Debunktober, guys. How's your October going? I want to know. Everybody, let me know how your October's going. The ups, the downs. Also, what are you guys going to be for Halloween? I'm going to be Cobra Commander. Got the helmet, got the suit in my closet. But yeah, everybody drop down in the comments who you're going to be for Halloween, if you're going to do anything for Halloween. But Soren Spawn says, "Have you personally had any spooky, unexplainable experiences?" We did a video a while ago about red eye, which is a personal thing of mine. It's a ghost that kind of like haunted me when I was a kid, but which sounds crazy, but there's a whole video on it. I don't want to get too much into it. But the bulk of the theory was I saw this trailer of a movie called Red Eye when I was a kid, and it just doesn't exist anymore, and I haven't been able to find it since. So yeah, if you're interested in that, go check it out. Juan Alvaraldox 3 is going to be Spider-Man. Awesome. Getting real hyped for Spider-Man No Way Home. Man, I'll probably just slap on clown makeup again this year. I slap on clown makeup every day before I wake up. So yeah, I will become real for Halloween. All right, perfect. Yeah, my October has been badass. My puppy's getting bigger, and I'm watching some killer horror films for my 31 for 31. Awesome. Yeah, if you guys are watching anything cool, let me know down below. I think Jeff watched The Thing again tonight, which I was grilling him. I'm like, why are you watching that movie? We've seen it 1,000 times. Then I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, it's a good movie. I kind of want to watch it now too. But Tyler you got your Lady Dimitrescu outfit already. I've never known how to pronounce that. I know we've been doing the Lady Dimitrescu stuff I'm just gonna call her Lady D. We've been doing the Lady D stuff for like almost a year, and I still don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, I've seen pics. You're looking fly, my man. I'm digging it. What's my favorite horror movie? Alien, the classic 1979 horror film. Yeah, Alien's my favorite horror movie of all time. You can never watch The Thing too many times. Oh, well, yeah, of course. How about An American Werewolf in London? I mean, it's a classic. I haven't seen it in a while, but yeah, it's a classic. I really can't say much. It's best werewolf transformation ever, pretty much. Thoughts on the controversy of Squid Game? I'm not too sure about the controversy, but I guess I'm in the minority when I say that Squid Game is good and that you should watch it. I know it's kind of like underrated, kind of like an underground show right now, but you should really check out Squid Game if you haven't already. Hellraiser 1 through 4, Danny Nerdnick says. Yeah, that's all Jif. I love the Hellraiser movies. I've seen all of them. Unfortunately, I've seen all of them. Not many of them are good. I love 1 and 2, and that's Jif's thing. Jif is a huge Hellraiser guy. What is it? Appearing offline does not stop it. So stop giving advice. Oh, all right. I don't know. Somebody's fighting in there. I don't know. Squid Game is alright, but a little bit overrated. I agree. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a fine show. I enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, I guess don't get swept up into too much of the hype. But if you haven't watched it, it is really good. So I recommend you check it out. And I'm like, I want to say you can trust my opinion, but I mean, no, you really can't because my opinion's not great. Because I like what's that movie? Jack and Jill with Adam Sandler? That's a good movie. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've seen them all. That's how I feel about Halloween movies. I've seen them all. Why? Yeah, that's how I am with Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th is my big horror franchise. I've seen all of those, and all of those are pretty solid. Friday the 13th Part 4 is an incredible movie. It's not even like just a good slasher movie. It's genuinely really good. The Fly with Jeff Goldblum is amazing. That's also one of my favorite horror movies. Well, body horror, I guess, of all time. Yeah, for sure. And Nightmare on Elm Street, of course. Yeah, I remember seeing bits and pieces of it as a kid and being terrified that somebody could, I guess not realistically, but in my mind as a kid, thought, oh shit, realistically somebody could come in my dreams and kill me, which isn't true unless it is. But yeah, oh yeah, Kane Hodder is the GOAT. I mean, he's the best Jason we've ever gotten. He was in, I think, Part 7, which is like the best looking Jason, and Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. You do need to rewatch Mars Attacks. You absolutely do, because Mars Attacks is one of my favorite like properties of all time. I love the cards and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the support, and thank you for being understanding that we aren't dropping anything. But most likely, I'll see you next week if time permits. I'll be here next Friday, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, kind of quick recap on what I guess I talked about in the last 20 minutes. We got a great cast coming up for Jack the Ripper. You guys are going to love the video. It's gonna be the best Halloween video yet. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I guess this is where I'll do my ramblings of social medias. Make sure to check out Debunk File on Instagram, True GIF on Twitter, the Discord, which lets you interact best with GIF, and I'm not on there as much as I should be. Unfortunately, like I say pretty much every time. But you can talk over there with Tyler and GIF and all the other great people we've met along the way in the Debunk File community. But yeah, thank you guys. Oh, also our Patreon. We've kind of stopped doing the podcast for now, but it'll come back after Jack the Ripper. We kind of take breaks of the podcast in between, I guess, while we're working on big videos. So that is going to return. So don't worry. So if you are a patron, it'll come back. If you aren't a patron, podcasts aren't the only thing. It's the only exclusive thing for now. But we do drop videos early. You get PDFs of the scripts. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there. It's only $1 a month. It really helps us out a lot. So yeah, go make sure to go check that out if you're interested. As always, my name is Seb from Debunk File. Thank you guys so much for watching, and happy Debunktober.